Hey, do you want to play D&D?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Sam. I play Ralphie Luciani, but you baby you can call me Ralphie. Wait, Ralph. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hello?
Ralphie Luciani, but you can call me Ralphie. I don't remember what my slogan was. And his fun fact is he now has it, or is he's about to get? Do
Is
we have it
about.
yet?
We'll do it's about.
He is about to receive a little tattoo on his upper arm, with like a little circle and like a pin and like a little, yeah.
Nice.
Hey, I'm Felipe. I play Phil's. I'm using Sam's mic, so sorry, it's kind of weird. But anyway, fun fact about Phil's, aside from the tattoo he's about to get, he cannot deal with spinning. He cannot be spun around
Oh,
too fast at all. Like he will yoke. He cannot he cannot be spun around.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh,
hmm.
team.
That'll go well, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Where's his tattoo?
it's gonna be on his upper right arm.
That was my idea.
Use his upper left. Moving on.
Hi, I'm Mick. I play Cordelia Lavoy. She is not feeling so hot after fighting these wacky little creatures. You know what you should do when you're not feeling so hot? Get a tattoo. It solves all your problems, including bite chunks taken out of you. She's got a cool tattoo. I think it runs like kind of up the arm a little bit, and it's just like a straight line with some little interspersed hashes on it. Kind of a crazy little forearm tattoo type situation.
Sorry. I'm Dena. I play Sir Bodacious, and I'm gonna get a tattoo on the back of my elbow here of a minimalist basketball.
So a circle.
So the circle with like the two
Yeah.
lines. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna do a full basketball actually.
Um, okay.
Okay, maybe I won't. What if I do the basketball lines, like the black lines, and then for the circle, it's like a dotted line.
Let's go.
All
Yeah.
right.
My,
Okay.
my next album is going to be called Minimalist Basketball. I'm Mack. I'm playing Jupiter Jupe Bechamel. And her tattoo is going to be right on the wrist here, pretty demure. And like, one of the ones sent over was like a circle with a line through it. We're doing that, but it's a pretty little heart.
That's cute. Let's do it.
Yeah, but just like right, just like on the left side. It's really small.
I just realized that her last name is Bechamel,
Like the sauce.
like the sauce.
Oh, I thought it was a cheese.
I've been looking at lasagna recipes a lot lately, like really. And so I've been seeing the word bechamel come up a lot lately, and I've been like me.
That's
Yeah.
Bechamels are used in like a northern style, northern Italian. It's only in the southern Italy that you get a ricotta style lasagna.
Because bechamel is French.
We
If I put little pepperonis in
you
it,
happy to be in Paris?
if you put,
Oui.
You want
Beyonce?
pepperoni in your lasagna?
Oui.
If you put pepperoni in your lasagna, then that's it'll probably taste really good. That's what I'll
Yeah.
say.
All right. I'm Bug. I'm your DM. Um, and my tattoos are the D&D life and death saves that I got on my wrist because I'm really cool. Anyways, last time things happened. Um, yeah, you guys went to a fucking tattoo parlor.
In
The
the middle of the night.
you guys got brought in. I totally forgot who's our boy. What's our boy's name?
Emerald.
Emerald. Yes. Hey, Dena, A plus.
It was written in red, but it was the first word.
Uh oh, also Louis attacked the owner of the tavern that you guys were at. Remember that? That was funny.
Yeah. Isn't it also Emerald's dad or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys stopped that, which that's the only part I rewatched, which was the funniest every single person failing except for Rollins. I don't know if you guys remember that fucking comedy of errors that we did. That was crazy. Anyways, yeah, you guys had a little fighty fight while Louis was getting his glyph tattooed on. The the gobbledygook monsters started attacking. Ugh. So you guys had to ward them off while Louis got his tattoo, and that's like kind of basically all that happened. Besides that, you guys had the objective to keep quiet, and then you didn't. So that was swag.
That's
So
We're so good at
Bards.
following instructions. I can't believe that we would do that.
yeah,
Hey, it worked.
I was gonna say the tattoo got done.
Exactly. So, like, what even matters?
yeah. It's just that now there's some
Oh,
town
they're trying
guard.
to tell us how to play the game. And like that's just I just feel like the spirit of this game is not that.
So there's some town guards coming up to like check on you, and you guys are absolutely not supposed to be here. This place is not open.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
but there's an employee here.
Still, still not supposed to be in here. It's past curfew.
Hmm.
What you doing out here?
Well,
Oh,
we
that's
were
right.
attacked in our own homes, and we ran, and we all happened to be here.
And that's why Louis has his shirt off and is fully getting a tattoo.
What is that? We were getting a tattoo somewhere else, and they found their way over here. Hey,
I've got it.
Can we hide?
Can I cast darkness on? Wait,
I
they already
believe
found
there already is darkness in the building.
Oh yeah, that was me.
it's me.
It's
Oh, right.
dark.
It's super dark now.
Advanced darkness.
Triple the dark advanced darkness.
So the guards are coming like towards
Yeah,
us.
they want to check out what's going on over here.
My gosh. I hide like under the window.
Um, can I so this I think the door was like kicked in, right? By these monsters? Or did we is that the one we were
Uh,
like opening the door to let them in a little bit?
there's definitely some damage to the doors. I don't know if they got kicked in or not.
Okay. Um, can I just like super casually be like, "Oh my goodness. Officers, I thank you so much for checking on us. We hid in here once we saw those monsters coming, and we managed to fight one of them off, but we're all okay in here. We're just hiding, doing our thing. You go check on somebody else. I heard somebody screaming down that way, and I think somebody needs us more than we do. Just like try and divert them a little bit and say like, "Hey man, we're good. Go check on somebody else."
Yeah, give me a deception check.
Okay, we're totally fine. Okay, okay, I got a 15 plus. Gotta have my sheets together a little bit.
Screen. That's good.
Get your sheets together. Bunch.
Ooze. That's gonna be an 18 for deception.
Well, I got a one.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Officers,
No
everything's
problem.
fine.
uh, they see the darkness that only covers like one window, and they go, "Ah, it's dark in there. No one else is in there." And they turn and run. to go help because there is fighting throughout the rest of the town.
I support the
Okay.
troops.
Phils says nothing.
Anyway, close the door behind me.
Yes.
How are we feeling? How's everyone looking? How's the tattoo situation? Like, do we have tattoos magically? How does that work?
No, so Emeril has just finished up on Lou, and he's like, okay, uh, I can now make all of your guys' connections so that way the glyph can be shared between all of you.
Is this gonna hurt?
Yes. Um, and I'll just say over the next half hour to hour, you guys are staying low, obviously, but the rest of it goes very, very fast. And Emerald makes the connecting glyphs to all of you. So you all have fresh tattoos.
Is he doing a new sterile setup every time, or are we just like sharing a needle?
Who's to say?
Hey.
Who is to say? You guys can all give me a roll to see if it was sterilized.
Nah,
If you get a nat one, it wasn't.
I don't care.
Go for it.
Give me the unsterilized one.
3, it was a close one. We didn't wash our hands, but
It's an 11, which is 2 ones.
What do you want?
What if I want an unsterilized needle?
Emeralds goes weird.
Freak.
Yeah, so you guys all have your new tattoos. They're all under that little like they do a little derma wrap, little second skin on top. Uh, and they go, okay, um, yeah. So this is what they did on the other the Yvonne and her party. And so they were able to get through they could walk better through it. It's so bad in the forest right now, you guys. But this can at least make sure you don't like I don't know, get torn asunder or something like that. Oh,
yikes.
Cool.
good luck.
Uh, bye.
Okay.
Did we pay him?
Say that again.
Not that I'm aware of.
I give him some money.
Nice.
How
Thanks.
many do you have?
We gotta tip our tattoo artist. Come on.
Yeah.
They almost died with us in a shed.
I'm busy like taking like eyeshadow and like coloring in my little heart to make it.
Oh my God, of course.
Took the paper off. Fuck it. It's her first one. How is she supposed to know?
That is so cute.
Can I do maybe like an Arcana check? I want to just see if I can tell if it worked. I want to just do a little vibe check
Go for it.
on the whole magic. You want Arcana?
Yeah.
This is the one thing I'm actually good at. That's gonna be a 25. Did
Yeah,
it work?
so you take a little reading and you can also you can almost like see because you're a wizard and you have also studied a little bit of the planes. So you can see a little bit like into that little magical plane, and you can see like little magical threads like kind of like weaving in and out of the tattoo and like reaching like spindles over to connect all of you guys. So yeah, you guys are you're in it to win it. Yes.
How far do they connect? Did we test that out?
bestie, I can barely hear you.
How far do they connect?
So as far as you can see, like you guys can get pretty decently far out from each other. Um, it is just like magical essence. You can't like you guys can't the rest of you can't like see it. Um, but it can get stretched out pretty far. It doesn't seem to like thin or anything. But you don't think that like you don't think like one of you guys could like go home right now and still be fine, right?
Okay.
Legit.
Fair
I definitely go, okay, this is legit. You did a very good job. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, awesome.
Like,
Glad.
magic. It's like legit here. It's very, I mean, damn. This is your first tattoo?
Well, the ink is magic. I just can replicate the glyphs. I don't really
That's
know.
perfect. Great. We'll take it.
Amazing.
Yeah, so uh good luck. I hope you guys figure this out because things are getting bad in here. And yeah, good luck. Do that thing, whatever you guys are doing. I have no clue.
Okay.
You got it under
Bye.
control.
What's the situation looking like outside the building?
So here's the situation is that all of those people who are guard there's two cats freaking the fuck out in my apartment. I'm so sorry. Um, all of like the town guard are all kind of fighting off these little monsters that have just run in everywhere. So they're all kind of like trying to corner them or get them like all corralled more to the center, but basically everyone's left their posts.
Whoa. Do we make a run
So,
for it?
or do we raid some of their posts?
Do you think they have
Oh,
fruit snacks?
If they, we got fruit snacks? There's fruit snacks?
You could check.
I love fruit snacks.
I
For fruit snacks. I'm
link
checking for fruit snacks.
arms with Phil's and sprint to the nearest guard post.
Let's go.
All right. So you guys make your way out into town. You can see that there are some small fires in some of the treetops, but like not crazy. You see people running around. You can see the weird goo monsters every once in a while. Like one of the smaller ones like lunges at you. But you guys are pretty well seasoned now with these guys, and you can easily dispatch it. You run to a guard tower. And it's not really a tower. They just have like so like this place is enclosed like a huge like log like fence,
Hmm.
wall. So just on the uh there's like a specific entrance to go out into the forest that they've been guarding because they haven't been letting anybody out there.
Yeah.
So that would kind of be where you would go. That's where they'd been stationed for the most part. No one is there at the moment. You can give me a investigation or yeah, you can give me an investigation if you want to check to see if they've left any of their stuff here.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm gonna keep watch.
You can give me a perception check.
13. 13 for fruit snack check.
16 for fruit snacks.
Um,
Uh, technical difficulty check.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say 17 for perception.
gotcha.
That's a 7.
Mhm.
7 for perception.
Thanks for being here.
So you guys not only find fruit snacks, there's someone also has a fruit by the foot.
Shut up.
Oh,
I eat it in one blob.
The
So I
paper?
peel it. No, I peel it completely apart, bunch it up, and just
Yeah,
it's the best way to eat it.
his little sack lunch that one of the guards had brought.
Got him.
Uh,
Any like weapons or useful things outside of that around here?
You ever just
um,
like tuck it and eat it with the wrapper?
Sure,
Just say
you
look
like
for potions too, maybe.
those like ribbon dancers.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. See,
If you didn't pretend that was you when you had a fruit by the foot when you were a kid, like
You're a liar.
truly.
um, I'll say that you find otherwise regular like normal weapons. So unless you wanted like a short sword or something like that, they don't have anything like crazy good. I will say they have one regular health potion there.
Yoink.
And Bo, you see uh as you're watching, you look through the town, you kind of see a bunch of chaos happening, and you see uh two guards running and they suddenly see you guys at the entrance. And they stop and they look and you know they're about to start chasing you down.
Uh-oh. Guys, we have to go now.
Bird,
Go
we're
where?
leaving.
In
Run
right
where?
now. And I'm gonna go in.
It's gonna start sprinting out.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys can now see as Bo shouts that you see two guards uh begin sprinting at you saying, "Wait, halt, halt, you are not allowed to leave." Or like, "Go back in your homes."
Um, can I cast sleep on them?
joke's on you, these aren't our homes.
It's
You
We're
can.
not property owners here.
Are we trying to stay in here or are we trying to dip to the woods?
Jesus.
We could
Okay.
just murder.
But no,
Murder?
Oh,
Murder?
I'm in the
Murder.
woods.
Oh,
We
okay.
could, but
Okay, I'm gonna.
I mean,
Okay,
do we need rest?
Maybe.
Yeah, like we just got finished with a fight. Like we should probably rest.
yeah. This is like my last hot little spell that I've got.
I have no
Basically.
spell slots.
Oh, I rolled really freaking well. Okay, so
If
I'm as we're running out, I want to like kind of reach my hand behind, like the little glowing hand out a little bit, and I just say, I'm sorry. I just throw a spell back at them. Um, and so sleep, I rolled 5d8 and I rolled 5d8 and got 29. So if their total hit points are less than 29, they I think fall asleep. I'm not seeing a save on here. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total
I'm
before
not
moving on to the
seeing
next
a
creature.
save.
Um, yeah, it's not a save, it's just their hit point total. You are in an elf city, and these are elves, so they are immune to being put to sleep by magic.
Oh
Okay,
shit.
I throw a spell back at them and go, I'm sorry. And it does absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
They're still sprinting at you like, hey, hey.
Oh, shit.
I I do think we should head for the woods since it was so hard to do so earlier. This
Hmm,
is kind of our shot to do so.
that's a good point.
We can camp.
Thoughts?
I'm
Yeah,
down.
I don't think we're gonna get a better opportunity than this to sneak by them.
All right.
We could just like climb a tree.
Simple.
What, you guys don't have little grippers?
A
No.
tree?
No.
Ralphie all of a sudden is a tree frog.
My God.
How long have
Reinforced.
you had those?
No, it's not there. I'm the liar. Uh, did any of those spells work?
No.
No.
Okay. Time to run.
Yeah.
Yeah, start booking it.
Yeah.
Can I
Since
cast
I'm
darkness at them to give us some more time?
Ooh,
You can, yeah.
I do that
Yeah,
Okay, where do you put that?
her doesn't do
in front
tree.
of them.
Okay, you know they can just like run through that, right?
Yeah, but maybe they won't. it'll slow him
Maybe they'll
down.
get a little scared.
Maybe they're headed
I hate that.
Maybe they're a little scared of the dark. I don't know.
I get it.
Um, since I'm smaller, I just leap and attach myself onto Phil's while he's running.
Great. This freaking guy.
Are your hands just like those sticky hands that you throw and then just like
Oh, Avi.
Yeah.
I'm a frog.
Can I'm gonna try something. Can I cast disguise self on myself as the guard that I talked to
Hey guys, can I be quite honest with you? You just need to run into the woods. That's
let's
literally all you have to do. I'm
There's
just
one
trying to
magic.
give you.
We're trying real hard.
I
hell
feel
yeah.
like I'm
You guys
being yelled
already had
Learn how to
at.
have fun.
I feel like I'm being yelled at.
You
What?
guys keep throwing spells at them. They're far away. They can't get to you if you just run into the woods.
Dad, stop yelling at me. I need a creative outlet.
I have so much more shit planned. Don't worry.
But
Okay.
how do we run
Can
into
I
the
cast
woods?
Misty Step to teleport into the woods?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Can I run like this into the woods?
Can I cast Ice Knife into the DM?
Thanks for playing with me, you guys.
I'm painting a picture
Okay.
You're using your little frog hands to paint a little picture of like trees.
while I'm running.
This is a good game.
He's a finger painter
Yeah, this is
with his little stickies.
Great.
okay, are we running in the woods?
Yes, we are.
I
running
think-
woods.
Hey guys, should we run in the woods?
Let's run into the woods.
Yes.
I think we're running into the woods.
I think
You're
we're
running
Into the woods.
Stalling. I'm not stalling.
Stalling.
Girl, are you a Russian like state leader? Because you're Stalin.
Oh,
That was good.
clean.
Thanks.
I'm not stalling because I'm running into the woods.
Anyway, we're in the woods.
In the
Okay,
woods.
so I'm in the woods.
The woods.
Go on.
The woods.
The woods.
Into the woods. But
No. So you guys run into the woods. You do, and it happens.
Finally.
More than anything.
And Bo was the first one to run into the woods. Bo, you notice like the second you get in there, immediately you can't see behind you.
oh fuck.
And as all of you run in, you lose sight of the town like immediately.
Oh,
It's
this
as
is
if
such a
like you ran into darkness, like the spell darkness, but you can't see anything outside of it.
Okay. Let's see.
bow. Take
I don't have
her. Who's
any fucking
casting darkness?
spells.
I did it.
Did you cast them like us?
No.
Oh.
Me too.
Are these like enchanted woods?
Yeah.
I reach into my bag.
There we go. Pain in the ass.
Oh.
This immediately feels like such a terrible decision.
Yeah, it's dark, dark. How well can we hear?
So you guys, you step in the dark, you immediately lose sight of the town.
Hmm.
When you look forward, there's just forest miles out every which way. It immediately looks like you're just suddenly in the center of it.
Oh boy.
Oh.
And as you all slow down from your full run, you look to the side and you can see each other. You are not lost from each other. But you're all kind of like spread out somehow behind trees. You all of a sudden like see each other like walk out from behind different trees around you.
I don't like that.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's not good.
There is a there's a haze.
Oh,
You can see it.
Can I see them?
See you.
we can
Yeah,
see
you
each
guys.
other.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
said I couldn't. Oh, it was because of darkness.
Brother.
Mhm.
You see that there's a slight haze in the air, so you can't see too terribly far out from you. So basically, all you can see kind of is the silhouettes of trees past a certain
Mhm.
point. And as you guys walk, when you look back, nothing seems the same. Like you're always kind of, you just are lost.
Really good.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The
That
map
just
we
happened.
have, can I pull it out? Does it
Mhm.
have like the Minecraft arrow on it that says exactly where we're at?
No, actually, it super doesn't.
Oh my
Dang.
God.
Guys,
Listen,
I don't know. That was my only thought.
Shoot.
Um,
Well.
But you have not lost each other,
Mhm.
we see each
probably
other.
because you have a glyph that's connecting all of you guys together.
Oh.
Ah,
Arr.
so good.
Then next question. Is there any obvious like trail of like any sort of traffic that seems to be regular around us?
Why don't you make a survival check?
Oh,
Can do.
oh, I might as well just not.
That's a nat 20,
6.
baby.
Oh,
Oh!
that's a 19. I
Natural 20.
Wow. Are you proud of them?
Pardon me, it's the first one I got in like forever.
Um, so you take a second as you adjust to being inside. Can we okay. You take a second to adjust to being inside the woodshed. Okay. First thing I gotta do, you're a ranger, you know, like where's the sun?
Mm.
Can't totally see it, but you can kind of get hints of it, just like slow a little light trickling down from the trees, which of course are way too tall to even see the top of. Nothing in here makes sense, and you realize that very quickly. Magically, there's something warping the woods here. So, like, normal things aren't applying. You know that it's kind of like making you move in directions you weren't originally trying to, and things are being replaced around you.
Mm.
However, especially with that amazing check, you can find a trail. Um, and you find it, and it just leads deeper in the woods, but it is something. It's the only thing that is staying with you. It is not moving around. This is something that is
Mm.
real to follow.
Okay. It seems like there's some sort of pathing going on over there. So that's like the only serious thing I could see. Unless anyone found anything else. I know we just got here, but what's where?
is there any way to kind of figure out where we're at on the map?
There's no like landmarks or anything,
Hmm.
but you could probably assume that the trail that they made probably is this trail that you're following.
There's no map, no landmarks or anything.
Damn.
Uh, Jupiter with that 19, you can see that there are things running around in the forest.
Guys, there's things running around in the forest.
Whoa.
Scary things?
Let's go back. Who's got daggers?
No.
I have a
I
dagger.
have a dagger.
Me too. Maybe you guys should carve into the trees so that we have like a little marker.
Bo, I could kiss you. You're so smart. I always knew you were the best of us.
Oh.
Wow.
Well,
Oh,
I have some torches, but I
oh,
don't want to
no,
start
no,
the
it's
first
okay.
fantasy
It's okay.
wildfire.
No, that's fine.
Smokey the owl bear is gonna get you.
Smokey the owl bear.
Cannon.
That's good stuff.
Aw.
But yeah, if you guys, I don't have a dagger, but I figure if someone else does, maybe they'd want to
No, that's a
carve
good
into
idea.
the trees a
Yeah.
little bit. Hopefully they're not alive.
I carve NB.
Non-binary.
This
Northern
tree is
bases.
a they them.
Oh, wait, remember when this was about a fucking music competition?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about that. We'll get back to it. Don't worry.
A bit.
Wait, what is it? Okay. Yeah. Where do you think we should go, Phil, since you found the trail?
Elven eyes.
Probably just follow the trail.
What do you
Let's
see?
Because I don't know of any other reason anyone would be here other than for what we were looking for. This does not seem like the type of woods you would just pass through.
Yeah, you don't pass through it. You get stuck here and you
Yeah.
die and rot and turn into the great good Mother Earth that we came from because we can't see we're gonna get lost and eaten by things.
Circle
But
of
at
life.
least we have each other.
Yeah, should we like as we're going through here, like maybe hold hands or something? Not like I mean, or we couldn't. We don't have actually no, that's a really bad idea. Let's not do that.
Yeah, I don't want to hold
I've
hands.
got rope. We could tie ourselves together like a kid chain.
Okay.
Yeah,
Feel safe here.
yeah, that's what I meant.
Alright,
Cordelia
sure.
just kind of casually like reaches her hand out towards Ralphie.
Touch me.
Okay. All right. Um,
Uh,
Phils, lead the way. Where are we going?
trail. I start walking.
Start walking. Nowhere to go but forward.
Are we all tied together?
That's up to you guys.
We want to be tied together.
It's a
No.
magic forest. Okay.
I
I
think
can-
bare
It should be
minimum.
because what happens if something happens? Like, what if we are attacked by something? We're all kind of we can't scatter.
We could just
Actually,
hold
no.
on to the rope.
That's okay.
Like kindergarten style.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like the chain or like the
Mhm.
with the little links.
That's fine. Sure.
Yeah, I
No,
think we
it's
should.
fine.
Yeah.
We
I
can just
think we're
hang on to it
fine.
together.
I just figured
I
magic
can see.
forest.
I can see your
Someone
plan.
disappears.
Yeah, no, you're right.
What could go wrong?
Let's
Yeah.
go.
So I have the rope.
So I run into the
Leading.
woods.
Rope.
As you guys
Oh.
begin to walk on the trail, you do see, as Jupiter pointed out, you see little creatures running around in the brush, and some of them look like plants are getting up and running.
Whoa.
Great.
I don't like that
love
one bit.
that.
Can I do an arcana check to see if I can figure out what the hell is.
Either Arcana or History.
Could I give an arcana?
I'd like to. I want to try. I know a thing or two about magical little guys.
8.
I got a 29 arcana.
Jeez, man.
Oh wait, I have a
Relax.
Yeah,
great
that's not gonna do it actually.
Oh, I rolled a nat one on Arcana. But I have a good modifier, so it's like a 7, but it's still a nat 1.
Bro.
So, well, okay.
Let's go, Jupe.
Yeah.
I got a 19
on what? Arcana?
arcana.
Both you guys recognize this from arcane studies. These are magical creatures. These are basically little critters that disguise themselves as plants. So that way when you walk over them, they can like get you.
Are they
Aww.
dangerous? Are they metosauruses?
They are not like they're not the most dangerous thing in the world. The little guys.
They're not the most dangerous thing in the world.
No,
What's the
absolutely not.
Okay.
Fine. Fine. Just keep your distance. We'll be all right.
Do I know if these guys are like weak to anything or like is this something that I am intrinsically afraid of or is it like these guys are out here, we know raccoons exist, we're just gonna let them be, that
I'll
kind of
help
a
you.
thing.
It's something that I'm intrinsically afraid of.
They're more like when you see like a fox where you're like, it's probably more scared of me and it was not gonna like try anything unless it knows it can get an upper hand.
Mm.
Or so it's not they can be dangerous, but they
Great.
probably will just they're probably more scared of you right now.
Sure.
Okay.
I
Like
don't
pump my
know
chest a little
how
bit and
true
try
that
and look.
is.
Um, yeah, I think we're okay. I don't like those little fuckers, but they're fine.
Mhm.
Keep
Keep on
rolling through.
walking, I guess.
You
Until
ever see Temple of Doom?
no.
No one.
Yes.
Are you
Okay,
talking
remember?
Indiana Jones?
No, Star Trek, The Temple of Doom. Yes, Indiana Jones. You know this.
Well,
Fuck out of
This
here,
is
to be
the
Mac.
honest, the
first
first thing
like
I thought
third,
of
the
was
first like
Temple Run.
third of that movie where Spielberg's wife is just screaming and unhappy.
Uh,
I get
Jupiter
it.
does not do the woods.
Mhm.
Really?
So I need you to tell, like, okay, what can we do to not be like fucking eaten by these little things?
Well, it's one of those things. Don't mess with them. They don't mess with you. You'll be
Okay,
okay.
okay,
Do you want to be more toward the middle? So you got other
okay,
people around you.
yeah.
Was
Okay,
gonna say, I'll
that's
get the
fine.
back.
There you go. Easy.
Hmm.
What time of day is it?
Can we tell what time of day it is?
When
Good
you
point.
left, it had been middle of the night. But now you're seeing sun.
Mhm.
Did
But
we
it
get
doesn't
along?
feel like as basically so as you begin to walk, you're also like, oh, I don't know if we've been walking for 10 minutes or a couple days. Things have really kind of blended together, and I can't tell if we've made any progress.
Can we have like a watch or a clock or a
Your phones have 0 bars.
But just because your phone has 0 bars doesn't mean you can't see the time.
And now they're dead.
Okay.
just
Oh, they
like
thought of everything.
silently like whimpering that like whimpery cry. Just
Well, we
the
probably
worst
should.
day of Jupiter's life.
We probably should
Broke, no
rest.
money, alone in the middle of Miami.
There's no peaceful place to rest right now.
Mhm.
You can do your best.
I was gonna say we could just take watch.
Me personally,
Yeah,
I need a nap. I am unwell.
yeah, you got pretty smacked up.
We can take turns napping in Louis's arms while we walk.
Yeah, he can carry all of us.
What
Yeah.
do you mean?
One at a time.
I could just imagine Louis holding Ralphie, and Ralphie's just like,
Totally knocked out. Yeah.
yeah.
It is there's a place that you think that you could possibly set up camp. You come across a clearing. The first new thing that you've seen in a while.
Ah!
You see old, overgrown ruins of some long, long forgotten building. Um, they are the stones are so rounded and they've been weathered to all hell. They're mostly like, vines have almost completely overtaken them. And you do see that here there the trail splits into two.
Mhm.
And there are
A fork
two
in the road.
there's a fork in the road. Uh,
Uh-oh.
and
And
so
All right, we gotta lay off half of you. Okay.
um, but yes, the road it splits, and you see two arches leading into different places in the woods. But this is also a clearing, and it's new. So
Hmm. Can I, if I were to split from everyone and just do a quick like perimeter check of it,
mhm.
would any obviously terrible thing happen?
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. 19.
19. Uh, while okay. As you walk around here, you see that there the little critters that have been running around are not like near the edges. They seem to be staying away from this location. This seems to be basically a little respite in the middle of everything. This
Mm.
might be where whatever's corrupting this whole forest can't hit here. There's a little pocket.
Okay.
can I hit that area with a nice little detect magic and just see if there's anything going on there?
Yeah, absolutely. Um, you do a detect magic. You can see, first of all, everything outside is crazy. Just everything else is going nuts. This has a very like old magic that you think like, oh, before this whole place was corrupted, this is probably just like the magic of these woods in general. Um, and like the ruins here, they just have this low level magical essence to it. Why don't you give me a history check really fast?
Okay.
It's sturdy.
Uh,
22.
I got a 14.
11.
Oh, is this everyone?
If you want, yeah.
I got a rock. Nah, I got a 7.
Dirty 20.
Over.
Nice. If you got over a 15, uh, you would know from just these woods are said to be where the goddess of like the natural world like rests, like incorporeally. Like this is like where she when she first came here, this is where she rested for a while. So like this whole place is imbued with her magic. So you believe that
Mm.
that low level magic is just left over from when she was here.
All right.
And these ruins seemed old enough that these are like way older than like the towns that you just came from, which are like already like ancient like civilization area. Like this is like, oh, this might be like first people sort of stuff. Like these are almost gone,
Mm.
but they're preserved through this magic.
Interesting.
But that putting that together, that just might be why this is a little pocket, is that this is just where some of that old magic is just living.
Cordelia pulls out a fantasy eye mask and lays directly on the ground to
Yeah.
try and take a
Huh. Great.
Is she lying? Wait, is she using the eye mask as like a pillow or a blanket or like as an
like
eye?
a eye mask and then just like face down on the ground.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Okay. Um, I'll take first watch. That's cool. Yeah,
Are you doing a
because
long rest or a short rest?
I
I don't know
mean,
how we
we
feel.
don't think we can get away with. I would
I
like to take a full nap, but I'm not sure if that's possible.
I feel wary about doing that,
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
but then again,
Also needed too.
yeah, I'm doing okay, so
I'm doing
I
all
was
right.
gonna
I
say,
mean, we can just let the most hurted of us rest.
what do you gain from a short rest again?
It's just going to be health at that point, I believe. I don't think I get anything back for a short rest spell wise. which I'm running low on it, but it's not a nightmare situation, but I'm not very well set up for anything big and
Mhm.
scary. Whatever. I'm game to risk it for a biscuit and see if we can just go on a short rest.
Sure.
Quick little nap, get some health back, and rock and roll in a few hours.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you
We can assess the situation.
am I
See
the
if
only one
the
with
vibes are.
you? Or like are you guys hurting as well?
Oh, I hurt.
No,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, I could cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Oh yeah, can I take a short rest?
Sure.
Why don't we do that?
I think let's just take
Okay.
a
Do
quick
you
short
need?
rest.
How are you on health?
I'm good.
Like how good?
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
yep. That's what I'll take first.
Must be nice. And I'm
It
curling
is
up in
nice.
a little
That's why I'm
froggy
like,
ball.
anyone need a rest?
Short
Yeah.
resting it?
Quick short rest, get some hit points back.
Hmm.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right.
Check my hit points.
During the short rest, Phils, you said you were gonna keep watch.
Mhm.
And you also had a your perception check earlier was like at what, 19, I think?
When we initially got into space?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. As you're keeping watch and you're moving around a little bit,
Mhm.
you find a in the ruins, there's like you can see imagine in Zelda Breath of the Wild when you come across the ruins
When I
and you
went,
can kind
yeah.
of tell like what rooms had been.
Mhm.
Um, you can see that there are like this looked to be almost like a little like way stop, like a little resting point, which you
Mhm.
believe is why there's the two archways that the trail splits off between. Um, and so you can see what basically looks like you guys are kind of near what might have been like a stable at some point. You just see some little statues. But the thing that you find is a statue that has been long overtaken, that it had fallen over and has been overtaken. So it almost looks like someone floating in a pool where only their face is visible and then some hands reaching
Oh,
out from the ground.
Mhm.
what?
This is only Phil's.
This is what Phil's finds during the short rest.
Also, are we resetting our maximum HP during this? Because D&D Beyond gives me like an option.
You can use as many hit dice as you want.
Yay.
Okay. Um,
Um, sorry, you said this statue is
what the fuck?
in the stable or next to it?
So it is next to it. Like maybe it
Okay.
had been like, maybe had been like pointing in directions or had maybe just
Mhm.
been a little like, oh, you can stop and pray here, something like that.
Sure.
Um, but as of right now, it is like someone floating in a pool where only their face is visible and then the tops of their hands,
Oh, okay.
The con solo.
like
I
Ophelia.
don't know what's happening right
Can I?
now. My HP is not resetting.
Oh,
I
So, yeah.
tried doing the short rest button and it didn't work. Like I couldn't figure it out, so I just pressed heal.
mhm.
I
Yeah.
mean, whatever.
He's dead. Can I get a closer look at this and see if I recognize like it as a symbol at all?
Yeah, you can give me a religion check if you want.
Probably my first religion check I've done a decade or something. Um, oh, 13.
13. You can tell with a 13, it is not one of like the main six gods that like a first peoples would have like this statue was
Mhm.
added after. This is actually newer than the ruins itself. And that's weird.
Yeah.
That this probably shouldn't be here.
Mhm.
Um yeah.
Do I sense like any magic coming off of it, or can I check that?
You do.
Okay. That makes me wonder if there's any like, I mean, there is, but any very huge temporal issues in this area, because you said this space specifically isn't being like goofed with a lot. Okay, so likely someone brought this here. Interesting. Good to know.
Otherwise, you guys complete your short rest and you are fine.
Is there anything around these ruins that indicate what's beyond these arches at all?
When you look at the arches, you can see that they're both stone.
Mhm.
One is mostly standing, but that center little stone in the middle, that's the only thing that is missing and has fallen away at some point. And the other one is missing. Basically, all it is like one post, and the entire archway is missing, and it is almost completely overgrown with vines. But you cannot see well beyond them.
Okay.
Does this look like a temple of some sort? More so than anything? No, just ruins.
Mhm.
Ah.
Bills could tell you it looks like maybe it was a stable at some point.
I do that.
State.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's
Weird.
also this statue that's over here in this like pool of water. It's pretty sunken in now, but it's not of a old god. It's a little
Oh,
confusing.
that's interesting. Can I take a look at it?
Yeah, it's right over here.
See if I recognize this. Um, so it's like in a pool of water.
It's in the ground.
In the ground, sorry.
It's in the grass, as if it was in a pool of water, like floating.
Oh,
Got
okay. I see.
Sorry if that was it confusing.
This
Ophelia
is
vibes.
Arcana check.
Yeah, do I recognize the statue at
You can make
all?
a religion check.
Religion. That's an 18.
Got a
Mike.
16.
I got a 21. 21.
Goodness.
I look at this god, I like try and crack open some books and be like, have I seen this before? Like just try and reference what point in history maybe it's from or who it's depicting.
At first glance, you're like, okay, this is probably the nature goddess Myliki. Like, probably. That would make the most sense for her being here. But as you look at it, you're like, those just aren't her features at all. That's not what like her iconography is known as. And as you stare at it and try to figure out who it is, uh, you
Yeah, we.
see the statue open its eyes.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh.
Absolutely.
Vomit.
Oh.
And as you do that, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. Cordelia's jaw drops to the floor. And in her jaw drop into the floor, she gets an 8 and is paralyzed.
Goodness.
That's
Just
a
like furiously starts taking notes down. Does not fear for her safety at all in this moment.
Do I notice this thing start to move? Or
Yeah.
anything? Oh shit.
Oh God.
Do I have
You
the
see
eyes
the
shut?
stone eyes that it has open and look at Cordelia.
Move! Don't keep move!
And in a flash, Cordelia is gone.
Oh,
Alright.
what?
Alright. Alright.
what?
And Cordelia, you see a tree. You're suddenly back in the woods and you see a tree with NB carved in it.
Oh, she's gone.
Oh,
It's like Doctor Who.
no, you just went back to your respawn spot.
Speaking of, I forgot to carve NV in the trees that we've been.
What year is it, Cordelia?
I look at my phone.
It's dead.
Dead.
Remember, our phones died. This is the worst day of our lives.
I immediately start sprinting back towards everybody. Um,
Is this gonna
uh,
be like the Cube?
I love that movie.
I'm surprised you do it. Holy shit, let's go.
Can we say I've been etching in the trees along the way?
You've been edging in the trees?
You know it,
Ralphie.
baby.
Slimy
Ralphie!
fuck.
in Louis' arms, just
No.
I'm a sly dog.
Sorry, this is a serious moment.
You know Ralphie, just edging.
Naturally.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
I don't want to watch this movie again. Anyway, uh,
Ooh, we should watch Q.
it'll be on the list.
Oh, Cordelia
I'm
starts
sorry.
sprinting through the woods, back to everybody, but I presume we're kind of far away.
You
Like,
can give me a survival check if you'd like.
Ah,
oh, excellent, 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 excellent. So good. That's gonna be a 13.
With a 13, you
No.
can follow the trail. You can find the trail again. And you know that eventually you will make it back.
Yeah, that's honestly so much better than I expected. Cordelia's running through the woods, focused, not paying attention to anything else, running on the trail.
As you run through the
man.
woods,
right then.
one of the little critters, now that you're alone, attacks you.
Oh no!
Damn it. Damn it,
Oh,
damn it, damn it.
no.
And it started so whimsical.
Oh,
House on Woodland's kind of scary.
oh no.
You see a little freak go for your ankles.
Oh, bastard. I try and like the gut instinct is just like flail kick my foot a little bit, but what's he doing?
It uh you can see it looks almost humanoid, but its limbs are like a little bit too long and it seems to just kind of be overgrown and like there's like spores and like tendrils reaching out of it, and it takes one of its weird long arms and just like goes at your leg to like attempt to like trip you.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Weirdly long limbs always get to me. Ugh.
Does it work? Does he get me?
Do they win?
That's a 7.
I think Cordelia probably trips on the little guy, but somehow manages to do a roll and land on her feet.
Looks really cool, but no one saw it.
Really cool. Nobody saw it. Definitely some dirt smudged on her face.
Yeah.
Keeps running.
Just sprinting after him.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, they're going to get one opportunity attack to try to stop you.
Hmm.
That is an 18.
That, you know what, Bug? That does hit.
That's crazy.
I go to try and punt the little fucker, and and it doesn't work.
It does 5 slashing damage to your ankle.
Oh, Jesus,
Owie.
gold. Get the hell out of here. Okay.
It's a shit.
Okay. Start freaking out a little bit and running.
You can outrun it. It is tiny and just a little guy.
Oh, yeah.
And Cordelia, it feels like days before you make it to the clearing, and everyone else, it has been 5 minutes.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
When Cordelia disappears, I go full Courage the Cowardly Dog mode. I'm like, oh, like, I don't know what to do.
Does the statue move at all, or is it just like
When it turned and looked at her, it blinked and they were both gone.
oh,
they're
so that's
both
gone too? Okay.
Yes.
So maybe don't fuck with those.
The statue's gone too?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Man.
Cordelia like looks at that and goes,
Cordelia
just,
returns. Cordelia returns.
Mm.
"D-
Oh, yeah.
just
Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
but my foot.
Okay, we'll take care of that. I rush over and start wrapping it or whatever. No, he looks okay.
Cordelia starts freaking out. Like, did the statue move? What happened? What?
I really don't know. I really don't know.
And did you guys not keep going?
It's slashed?
No.
Yes,
It's
yes.
only
What?
A little guy got me.
a little fuck.
Oh, guy.
He got me. He got me.
No. But it's only been like a few minutes.
What?
It's only been I mean, I guess it feels like a few minutes. I don't know how long it's actually been, but
It was only a few.
this isn't
only-
a temporal issue, yeah.
It's been days.
Days.
Yeah. Thanks for waiting, I guess.
You know what? No problem.
Weird.
You got
Can I look where the statue went? Or like is? I just want to look
There's
at
like
that.
a hole where it was.
Yeah.
You look and it's like nothing had ever been there.
What the fuck?
I fucking hate it here.
What did you got on your religion check? It was like a lot, right?
Who's I? No.
I don't think I did great. Let's see, what did I get on religion? My Arcana, I got like a 29 on a while back. Got around with some stuff.
I think you got one, no? Because
I
everyone
had
else
like a
did
21
well,
or something like that.
Oh yeah, 21. Yeah, sorry. I forgot about religion. I mean, who doesn't?
too.
Amen. You think back and when you now try to remember the face that you saw in the statue, you remember it differently. You remember it looking like, oh, it kind of maybe looked like Myaliki, but now when you remember it, it looks different.
Ooh.
It actually looks like a cat's face.
No.
Oh.
Really?
That's weird.
Hmm.
Furiously taking notes on that. Cat's face. Jeez, I'm trying to remember if it was this campaign or the last one that we had like a backseat. It's like not anyone we recognize. Not like no, I don't think so. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud.
As you ponder it and you all regroup, you remember that there is a set of there's a set of twin gods, the gods of trickery, and one of them is a cat.
Isn't the other one a fox or something? This isn't Phil's remembering. This is just me.
What
The
are
other
the
one is a
gods?
dude.
it's
It's
just
just
a
some
guy.
guy.
It's a freaking
Got it.
guy. Okay. Never
I want to put a glass of water perilously close to the edge of a table.
mind. That's good.
Are these just like the regular D&D gods?
No, you know I'm not normal.
Will you send us a list of these?
Yeah.
No.
Fine. I'm waiting years for this.
Oh, they've got one ready.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll send you my doc called Pantheon. Yeah.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
New lore unlocked.
Finally, a
All
scroll.
right.
This is wild though. So Cordelia, for you, it felt like days. Again, it's only been
Yeah, dude.
five
I
times,
ran
5 minutes.
more than I've ever ran in my entire life to come find you.
Wow.
And I got bit by a little fuck. I cannot emphasize that enough.
You put a lot of training in that way then. Yeah, doesn't matter. Anyway, flip out later.
You- yeah. What the hell?
So if we see another one, we should probably stay away from it. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if I don't know. I don't know. I know this place is so full of things that kind of make our mind believe things that are not real.
Hmm.
Does that mean that the thing that is obscuring stuff on the map is that trickery? Or is this god just like pulling a prank on us in the woods? I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Did we get a hot little text message
I
with
got a. I sent you a hot link.
Ooh.
damn, you know how to treat us well.
Farmersonly.com. All right, let's go. Love that one. Well, do you need to rest again, or how you feeling?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, glad
I'm
you're
good.
okay.
Let's
Yeah.
get rolling. Let's see what else is going on in this god awful forest.
Yeah. Is there any obvious path that seems to be more traveled or less?
There does not seem to be a path more or less traveled. You just have the two options. One where the archway is missing just the center dot,
Hmm.
or the one that is overgrown and missing the entire archway.
Would you say that these roads are diverging? Like, what color is the wood?
Oh wow.
Pink.
Damn it.
Cute.
Are the woods actually pink?
The haze is pink.
Ooh.
Lit.
Um, do we get the insight that this is some sort of puzzle or that we should just pick one randomly?
Right, yeah.
That you should there's not you could maybe do a perception or investigation check, but otherwise you're gonna have to pick randomly.
Bro, that's crazy. Can I look at them? Can we look at the arches? Can we perceive?
Yeah, maybe.
What if I roll a
Let
23
me.
on perception?
What
May I
did you?
perceive arches?
I rolled a 23 on perception. I
Jupe,
swear
All
to
right,
God.
Jupe, what do you see?
Jupe, you put it together.
Put it together.
You put it together. One of them matches is overgrown, just like the rest of the ruins here. And the one that's just missing the center is not overgrown.
Oh,
I don't know which one is better. Which one should we go to the one that matches the spooky ruins? Or should we not? They
To
both seem like
me,
a bad choice.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's reverse psychology. We're the worst looking ones.
Reverse psychology.
Means
I think we should go with the one that doesn't fit in.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
God.
I think we should roll. And if you get an odd number, you go one way. And if you get an even number, you go the other way.
I have my dice, my fantasy dice.
We in game pull out a dice box,
A dice box, the D20, man.
D20. Should we say odds is the one that doesn't fit in, even is the one that's covered in vines?
Sure, who's rolling?
You want to roll?
Oh god. Oh, sure.
Well, we're looking for the spooky ruins, right? The ruins with the Crystal Heart.
The ruins, yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Shouldn't we go towards the one that looks like Spooky Ruins?
All right, fair enough. Fair
I'm
enough.
game.
But they're spooky.
Mhm.
Because the other one
I was
gives
trying to be
like
fun.
endless forest vibes.
Mhm.
We can still,
Bro,
we
I
can
don't
still
know.
roll. I didn't want to cut off your fun.
No,
Honestly,
I
I
don't.
was kind of like outside of just giving it a roll, leaning that way anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're too stupid for this.
We can't keep quiet when it's important to keep quiet. We can't fucking do it. We can't fight some frogs. We can't do it. So yeah, let's go the
Spooky
rundown one.
patches.
Yeah, should we say spooky ruins covered in vines equals spooky ruins that we're trying to find? Is that the vibe?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying, Ralphie? Yeah.
I genuinely didn't hear the difference between the two pathways. But what I heard was one of them looks like the spooky ruins that we're going to. Is that correct?
Hell
I
yeah.
guess so, yeah.
Okay.
Shit, that
Great.
works for me. Let's roll.
So we're going to overgrown ones. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You made
Okay.
it seem like that's correct.
Hmm.
I'll let you on a secret. It is. And Sam figured it out.
Good call.
Congratulations. You
Guys,
solved
the
the arch
ruins
puzzle.
are the one place that the weird temporal magic isn't affecting. We want to stay with those ruins.
Shit. Nice
That's
work.
what I said.
Wait, I'm so confused.
It's okay.
So, so they're covered in vines, and that's a
Mhm.
good thing?
Yeah,
Why?
because it looks like the ruins here that haven't been touched by arcane magics. So it's safer.
Because the forest took it?
Well, we'll get there.
Okay.
You guys did choose the
God.
correct one. You are fine.
Ding ding ding.
The other one would have just wasted time, so I'm glad you guys picked correctly.
Yeah.
We would have gotten to a fight with two ferns and lost.
uh, so you guys walk through you follow the trail through the archway that is more broken down and is covered in vines and moss. And it again becomes forest, just endless forest as you exit basically that little bubble. And it becomes weird. But you do no, can we? Okay. You notice now that there is a slight difference to the forest here. The plants and shrubs on the floor are getting taller.
Mhm.
Um, and you begin to see large flowers everywhere. Jupiter, this honestly looks like home a little bit.
Yay.
Uh, you see,
First time I felt anything other than utter despair all game.
you see
I
orchids.
could take a picture of it on my phone.
You see orchids this like the size of like tires, and
What's a tire?
you guys have this
We have a van.
technology.
We drove a van.
You guys
What a
literally drove in
diaper
a
TM
van.
van.
Well, the only tire I know is me.
Oh wow. Yeah, I got you.
Um,
Stupid.
you see rose bushes that seem to grow as tall as the trees. And it just becomes it becomes a little bit more vibrant. That little pink haze that you see no longer is the only kind of color besides the dark,
Hmm.
muted forest around you. Suddenly it becomes very, very bright, and decorated, and it looks this is a lot more welcoming.
Mhm.
Yay. All right, what's the catch?
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How tall are the plants?
Tall.
Like taller than me?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Aren't most things taller than you?
Not plants.
Well, now they are.
I guess so.
Bye bye.
Oh.
The studio decided to do that so they didn't have to animate Ralphie this week.
Oh my god. I'm just a little rustle in the grass.
uh you see sunflowers and the bulbs are so heavy they've actually leaned all the way over and have created almost like a
Oh.
tunnel uh,
Yay.
where
Oh.
the sunflowers are still like bright and blooming on the other side. So it's just like a big old stalk and then a row of sunflowers kind of on the side. And you guys begin to walk under this tunnel. It's like that is what this has become. Is this is a tunnel of sunflowers.
That's
Cute.
really pretty.
I don't know what these people were talking about with like the whole murder, forest, death, scary zombie monster things. This is a delight.
It's so nice here.
Yeah. Should we come
Huh.
back next semester?
Bills, you're noticing that the tunnel's getting shorter.
Ah. Okay.
And as you walk now, you're starting to have to duck down in the tunnel.
Guys, it's getting a little tight in here. I mean, I'm in the front, so whatever.
Ralphie, you're good now.
Oh yeah.
Um, what? It's getting tight. Uh-oh.
Is there any sense that like just the path is getting smaller, or that it's constricting?
From what you can tell, it's just the path, the tunnel is just getting shorter and shorter
Oh,
as you keep moving.
yeah. It doesn't seem like it's actively getting smaller. It just is smaller.
This has been very Alice in Wonderland so far. I
Thank
love
you.
it.
Is this like, it's gotta be a Doctor Who episode. This is like where this, I'm fine. This is like not my backstory. This is like where I was born.
Is it?
What it looks
What?
like.
On a sunflower?
No, just Flowery woods. I'm an eladrin. Spring is my thing.
Oh,
Florals for spring.
Groundbreaking.
groundbreaking.
You're from like a flower forest place?
Yeah.
Flower power.
You want to talk
Aw.
about that a little bit more?
I mean, maybe not this one. I don't know. I wrote this
Hmm.
backstory so long ago. I mean, I was born so long ago.
How old are you?
I'm from him. So I don't notice that like it's closing in around me.
Hmm.
I'm just like strutting forward, and it's like actively brushing against me, but I'm like, flower.
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh.
Jupe,
I don't.
I
I'm
believe
sorry.
that was your nickname, was Sunflower.
Yeah.
Oh,
I cannot find the doc that you sent me, but I think that was part of it.
You had a nickname?
I had a here. I remember the hang on. I remember the photo inspo I sent you, and it was literally this picture.
Oh, that's cool though.
Wow.
that's cool.
So yeah, sunflowers are a thing for me. What could go wrong? I'm so fucking nervous.
Wait, is
Yeah.
Jupiter your real name?
Yes,
Is it?
Jupiter Bechamel. I've introduced myself to you as such every game.
I know, but like,
Be
I don't know you or your pet.
Jealous?
Ooh.
Huh?
Is Bo your real name?
Yeah,
Wow,
unfortunately.
that sucks.
Oh,
Yeah.
How tight are the flowers getting?
Everyone but Ralph is gonna have to start ducking to walk
That's
through
fucking right.
them.
Can we, how dense is this looking on the walls? Can I like
This
place
is a
my,
tunnel now. This is a full tunnel.
this is a full
We do,
tunnel now.
can we do
Right.
like a perception check or something?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, can I see it? Sorry. Um, can we still pass through by what I
Yeah.
can tell is the end of it?
Yeah, 17.
17, yeah. The path is still clear. It's just that the tunnel is just getting shorter and shorter and shorter.
Hmm.
Oh. So I don't feel like I'm in danger?
I wouldn't necessarily say that, but
Okay.
as you guys are getting lower, and eventually it is getting to the point where Ralphie, even your little head's brushing up on some sunflowers. You guys
Shit,
are
are
gonna
you
have to
guys
start
okay?
crawling.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
As
start.
you as you crawl, you can see that there's some movement under the ground.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yuck.
Oh, that's not.
I smack the ground a little bit. I just go, please stop.
Oh God. Are we like in a mouth?
Ew!
That would be
No!
crazy.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Will you guys
Um,
continue to crawl? That is what I ask, and that will tell me what the next check to have you guys roll is.
Oh, great.
Is there any indicator
The
of
tunnel still
serious danger?
appears, there's nothing blocking the tunnel, and as you begin to crawl, as even Ralphie needs to start ducking, you can see light at the end of the tunnel.
is it real light?
You don't know.
Well, how are we
Like,
supposed, if we're already crawling, how are we gonna turn around?
It'd
So,
be really annoying.
You know those tunnel exploration videos on
Oh,
people are just like, I'm doing great.
well, they
Siri,
say that you're,
Siri,
however big this is, you can fit in a cave. My
like,
production manager is actually a caving expert.
I'm too
But your
claustrophobic.
body can, if you,
I I am too claustrophobic for this
yeah,
conversation.
sorry, sorry.
Alexa, play "How Glory Goes" by Floyd Collins.
hmm.
Um, does the ground feel warmer than it should be?
Feels like dirt.
Hey.
all of my spells suck. My spells never work for any situation.
As you
They're just
guys
like
begin
flash shit.
to crawl a little bit, you can see that some of the stuff that was moving, you can see a root poke itself up and go back down into the earth.
Oh my
Ew.
God.
We're
Crawl
in a mouth.
fast,
Oh no.
crawl
We
fast.
are in a mouth.
Is it my little friend from
Much
earlier that I tried to
faster.
kick? Do I recognize him?
It's the mama.
I just
Uh-oh.
pull out. I just have my dagger with me.
Yeah, I think we keep
Yeah.
crawling. I think the only way out is through.
I, actually, I'm gonna scrape. It's probably a bad idea. I'm gonna scrape my dagger along the side, just a little
You
bit.
do?
See what
Okay.
happens.
Cutting.
Wait, don't bother it. Maybe it'll
Uh-oh.
let us pass.
What if they squeeze tighter?
Not like enough to be like. I'm not gonna like jam it in there, but I'm gonna just
Okay.
like lightly run it along and see if anything weird happens.
I will let you do a dexterity check on how gentle you do that, and I will
That's
let you
fair.
know how it
Okay,
answers.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like
Oh
that.
no,
So
it's
dex.
bad. Oh, it's bad.
No,
Oh, it's
wait,
bad.
wavy.
Oh, bad.
Just a regular check. Okay, 13. You all die. No, I'm just kidding.
As you scrape your dagger, and you nick one of the stalks of the sunflower, you see it contract suddenly and almost throw itself down to the floor. But since you just hit the one very gently, it releases itself and goes back into the tunnel position. So basically,
Oh,
what it did is you hit it, and it immediately tried to like kind of flatten you.
Oh,
Oh
got it.
shit.
oh, great.
Guys, we
Oh,
need
We're
to
fine.
go. We need to go.
Can we crawl faster?
Let's go faster.
All
Well,
right.
I
we have to crawl
cast
carefully.
I cast excessive rice, so the tunnel expands.
Wait. What was the name of that spell?
Excessive rice?
Rice?
Yeah, it was a joke.
Oh.
I didn't get
Oh
it.
no.
Get it? When you eat rice, your stomach it expands in your stomach.
I
Mhm.
love learning things, I guess.
Maybe if she had rinsed it off first, it would have been better.
Um,
uh, to get out of here, as you guys are having to like army crawl through here,
Mhm.
but the end does seem close. I will need everyone to make a DC 14 Dex check to get out of here without the plants thinking that there is something wrong.
Is
It's a
anyone?
Venus flytrap.
Is anyone? Is it?
The dexterity check?
Dex, please.
Is
And
Okay.
just
anyone
as a
bad at
reminder, you
this?
guys are all bards. Just as,
uh-oh.
just
What
as
are
a
you talking
reminder,
about? Huh?
What
We
was
should
the
sing a little
DC on
song.
Stuck
I got a
in the
4.
flowers.
No, you don't. You have
that? I
bardic
got an
inspiration.
11.
Oh, that's right, I do.
I'm giving you bardic inspiration
I
right
already
now.
have it. You don't have to give me it. I
I got
forgot.
a 9.
Wait, stop rolling. Everyone's who's bad at this? I can
I'm
help you.
bad at D&D.
I think we all just give each other a bardic.
Sounds good.
What's a
Please.
bar? Is a bardic D4?
D6.
6?
Are we
Mhm.
D6 now? I
Okay.
think
I'm just
so.
gonna roll these 6 again.
8.
Okay. 12.
Ass. This sucks.
Oh
Did
my
anybody
god.
pass?
did
Oh my god.
anybody pass?
Hold on, I'm adding my D6 because I need help. Fuck me.
This is a dex check, not a saving throw.
Just a check.
That's a 16, baby. Yeehaw.
I also have a 16.
Yeehaw.
Oh
Gotcha.
no.
So
It was a 14 DC.
you guys, as you have to crouch down, the tunnel is so close. You are beginning to move and uh, touch the stalks. Phils and Ralphie, you scooch out, and as you do, the tunnel has enough of whatever you guys are knocking against, just items on you, just begin to kind of scratch the sunflowers, and they all collapse and pin you to the ground.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Ouch.
Wait a damn minute.
A bones. No.
All right. I will need the three of you who are caught in there. You can either make a strength or dexterity check. I know that doesn't necessarily help you guys that much. Same DC one time before you start taking damage.
Does anyone want advantage? I have a spell that gives you advantage.
And of course, Phil's and Ralphie can give help.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 6, so I would take anything.
I got an
Um,
11, same.
Jesus.
I got
I
two
am-
11s in a row.
I'm
Yay.
gonna Mick, you want help?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You have advantage.
Okay.
I'm just casting enhance ability.
Ooh, ooh. Okay. That's a 13 on the die. We're good. We passed.
We made it to a 14.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Did it.
Cordelia, you are grabbed and ripped out of there by Ralphie.
My bones. I'm like a pancake, like a Tom and Jerry cartoon pancake. Just so flat.
I got an 11. Is that good?
It's really close. Does anyone have a bardic or anything to help Jupe?
I'll give her a bardic.
Thanks. Let me
Bo,
roll
you're
it.
stuck. You guys are both in there. You're being crushed slowly, and you can feel the roots are beginning to come up and like grab
Let
at
me give
you.
you a bard. Let me give you a bardic too.
I'm like, you got it, buddy.
You two thing. Let
What?
me add that d6. Okay, that's a 16.
All right, Jupe, you manage to crawl your way out. Uh, they are tearing at you. The roots are trying to keep you in place. Bo, how are you
Ow.
doing?
Yeah, I rolled a 1 on that bardic, so 9.
Oh,
I have
Bo,
a plan.
Can we not stack Bardics, I'm assuming?
What is your plan?
all right, Bo, you take um 12 damage as they crush you into the ground.
Oh no.
Okay. Um, is that it?
That is all.
Okay. Can I hellish rebuke the tunnel?
Whoa.
Yeah, go for it.
You have to make a dex saving throw.
18.
Fuck. Yeah, you do it. So you just take a d10 of damage because it's just half damage. The tunnel takes 8 damage.
Huge.
Is it set on fire?
Um, no. It rolled a 17 to not be set on fire.
Damn it! Well, I guess I died today.
No.
Is that what you do? That's your reaction.
Yeah.
You want to
Oh, can
remake
I,
your
like,
your check?
I was gonna say,
what?
yeah, I can give you Bardic. Come on, give me a good push-up, Bo.
Come on.
Is
You
you can make
got
another
this.
DC 14 strength or dex check.
I got a 14.
Okay, finally.
Done.
With a burst of
I guess you still
flame
have
and
Bardic.
help, you are also wrenched from the sunflowers, who, once you guys are all gone, slowly rise back up into their tunnel place.
we are so good at this.
Aww.
And
It's kind of cute.
uh, you guys, when you exit, you still see the large flowers around. They slowly get smaller and smaller as you walk the trail until you
Mm.
enter another area of ruins, which seems to be protected in this little magical, temporal, whatever. Another place of respite. Um, and all you see there, once again, ruins. You see uh, the foundation of a large building with many rooms in it, and at the far end, away from you, on a small pedestal, you see another statue.
Mm-mm.
Don't look
That
at.
No, no, no.
is where we're going to end
What
our game
what
tonight.
kind of statue is it?
I wink at her.